Diane Abbott versus Keir Starmer. The day British politics broke the internet. Imagine standing in the centre of Westminster, expecting a routine session, only to witness an explosion that leaves everyone in the room, and half the country speechless. That's exactly what happened during one of the wildest Prime Minister's questions, PMQs, in recent memory. Diane Abbott, the seasoned Labour MP, didn't just challenge Keir Starmer. She took him apart, piece by piece, in front of a live audience. It was a kind of confrontation that stops the nation mid-cuppa, eyes glued to the screen, wondering if British politics will ever be the same again. Welcome back to UK Plug, the place where political drama isn't just reported, it's relived in all its jaw-dropping glory. Today's episode, the double disaster that left Starmer reeling, Labour MPs at each other's throats, and viewers questioning everything they thought they knew about the so-called United Labour Party. It wasn't just another Thursday. Central London was electric. Crowds buzzing, flags waving, banners demanding justice, and chants echoing through Parliament Square. This wasn't the day for vague promises or political sleight of hand. The public wanted answers, especially on immigration, one of the most divisive issues in British politics. Keir Starmer, Labour's leader, took the stand, radiating that trademark blend of loyally calm and polished rhetoric. But the crowd wasn't buying it. Frustration hung in the air, tangible, almost suffocating. You could see it in their eyes. They wanted real talk, not platitudes. And then, like a storm rolling in, Diane Abbott seized the microphone. Abbott didn't just offer a counterpoint. She detonated a political grenade. In front of hundreds, if not thousands, she labeled Starmer's remarks on immigration as nonsense and, more explosively, racist. She didn't mince words, reminding everyone that immigrants like her own parent had grafted for generations to build modern Britain. Her message was clear. Starmer's attempt to dodge or dilute the issue was not only cowardly but dangerous. But Abbott wasn't finished. In a moment that sent shockwaves through the chamber, she compared Starmer's rhetoric to Enoch Powell's infamous Rivers of Blood speech, a comparison so damning it left Starmer visibly shaken. "My parents were not strangers," she declared. "They helped build this country." The crowd erupted. Cheers, applause, even tears from those who felt finally seen and heard. If you ever wondered what a political takedown looks like, this was it. Starmer looked like he wanted the ground to swallow him. Cameras caught him wiping away a tear, a rare moment of vulnerability from a man known for his composure. Abbott's public demolition job would have been headline news on its own. But the drama didn't end there. Within hours, the Supreme Court delivered a unanimous ruling that struck another devastating blow to Starmer's leadership. The court found that Starmer's government had attempted, in secret, to align the UK with EU standards, without public debate or parliamentary approval. 11 justices, 0 dissent. In political terms, that's the equivalent of a referee blowing the whistle before the game even starts. Behind closed doors, Starmer's team had been quietly preparing policies to edge the UK closer to the EU, harmonizing regulations, rejoining bodies, signing up to climate deals, all without telling Parliament. Once exposed, the phrase regulatory convergence became a national punchline, shorthand for deception and bureaucratic doublespeak. The opposition parties pounced. Nigel Farage called it a victory for democracy, accusing Starmer of trying to reverse Brexit by stealth. The Tories flooded social media with attack ads, painting Starmer as a slippery bureaucrat who can't be trusted. But the real danger wasn't outside. It was inside Labour itself. MPs from Leave-voting constituencies were furious, claiming they'd been kept in the dark. Leaked documents showed Starmer himself had signed off on plans. Shadow cabinet members, including Angela Rayner, demanded clarity. Some even whispered about a leadership challenge. Suddenly, Labour's message of unity was in tatters, replaced by open warfare and backbench rebellion. Polls showed voters, especially crucial swing voters, were losing trust fast. Abbott's takedown in the Supreme Court ruling didn't just embarrass Starmer. They reopened deep wounds in both Labour and the nation. Brexit, immigration, identity, and trust are now front and center again. Starmer, once hailed as a safe pair of hands, is now seen by many as out of touch and dangerously indecisive. Is this just another episode of Westminster drama, or the start of a seismic shift in British politics? Can Starmer survive the twin disasters, Or are we witnessing the beginning of the end for his leadership? Let us know in the comments. Is Diane Abbott's intervention the most savage moment of the year? Will Labour recover, or is the party headed for another civil war? Stick with UK Plug for more chaos, more drama, and more of the real stories you won't hear anywhere else. Hit subscribe, because, trust us, British politics has never been messier, and it's only getting started.